Hello, my good people. This is Wajiko Wajiko. If you like Kairetu Gakenagofu from USA, a state called Colorado, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for the love and support. Today we are going to talk about how much money you need to process your DV lottery or green card process since the day you were selected until the day you land here in the United States of America. We are going to break this process together and break down into stages and how much you need in every stage of this process. It's a process that needs fast things fast, or you follow the process and you can't jump from one process to another one without completing the first process. An example, or rather, I'm going to use our experience through this process and comparing to how much we spent and how much you need for this process. And so many people have been asking of my case number. I was DV 2025, case number 9K. I was lucky to receive the first batch of 2NLs, the second notification letter, and that's why I'm here. I know some of the DV 2025 are still stuck waiting for their 2NL, and we wish them all the best. They are in our prayers. Our results came in May 2024, but we checked for the results on 2nd of May. That's when we knew we were selected for the DV 2025, and from there we started the process of applying passports. We didn't have the passports, not because we didn't have money, but because I was the kind of a person who was like, this year I must have a passport. This year I have to apply for the passports. I kept postponing for, I don't know, I didn't have a genuine reason for doing so. So we had to apply for the passports for the three of us. So, and then the only available passports were the 64 pages that was going for 9,500. From there, we started the process of marriage certificate. So if you're married, let's do the calculations. The marriage certificate, the early stage of the application, you need 650 Kenya shillings to apply online. And after the approval, after the your application have been approved, you wait for the interview and document verification day, and there you're supposed to pay 3,350 for the certificate. From there, you're done with your certificate and 60 form. After now you feel and you have started the process of the marriage certificate, and you have the marriage certificate and you have filled your DS260 form, you wait for your second notification letter, the 2NL. From there, that's when you start spending the real money. From there, after receiving the 2NL, you need to do several things. For medicals, you require 45,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings, but the IOM will advise you to have at least 50,000 to 60,000. And for us, we had prepared that amount, but we spent around 50,000 each for a family of three. From there, you need to prepare another 330 US dollars for interview. Some people call it visa fee. Each, whether it's a baby or an adult, that's amount to around 45,000 to 50,000 per person, depending on with the exchange rate. And for the visa fee, you can decide to pay either in Kenya shillings or dollars, US dollars, and you have to pay cash. For us, we spent 150 for the medicals and 150 for the interview. That's amount to 300,000 Kenya shillings up to that point, plus the 9,000 times 3 for the passports, plus 600 for the early stage of marriage certificate, and 3,300 for the marriage certificate. The marriage certificate and the passports was adding up to around 32,000. So it's 300,000 plus 32,000. So that's around 332,000 Kenya shillings up to the day of selection until the day you receive your visa, if you're lucky to receive your visa. If you're lucky to have your visa approved, you process to the next stage, the stage of booking your flights and paying for the green card. For the green card, you have to pay 235 US dollars each person, and it doesn't matter if it's a baby or an adult. For us, we paid 705 that US dollars. That was amounting to around 91,000 and some hundreds. From there, you need to book your flights. Flight tickets for us, we spent 215,000 Kenya shillings. We were lucky we were lucky we did pay the flight for our baby because he was under 2 years. The amount we are going to add is for a family of three, so it's 150,000 for medicals and another 150,000 for the interview or the visa fee. So it's 300,000 Kenya shillings plus 28,000 28,500 for the passport, for three people's passport. That was 64 pages passport, plus 650 the first stage of a marriage certificate application, plus 3,350 for the marriage certificate on the interview and document verification day. Oh, I was to forget about something. After you receive your 2NL, you need to verify your KCSE certificate, and you verify it at Kenya National Examination Council's office. And verifying the certificate, you need 22,320. That one you verify online. Then NEC will send the results to the embassy, but you just need to track the results. So up to that point, we have 334,820 from the day you are selected until the day you receive your visa, if you're lucky to receive your visa. So that's pretty much you spent for that, plus other miscellaneous here and there. From there we add the, I told you you need to pay 235 US dollars per person. So it will depend with the exchange rate. So for one person, it was amounting to around that 1,030 something thousand. For us, we paid 705 US dollars, was amounting to 91,000 and some hundreds. So we, on our 334,820, we add the 91, we call it 91,000 Kenya shillings. That is for green card. You have to pay for it. You can decide to pay for it while in Kenya or when you come to America, but it's always advisable to pay for it while you are in Kenya. So up to that point, paying for your medicals, your passports, if you have to pay for marriage certificate and your green card, it's amounting to 425,820, but that for three people, for a family of three. Now, I told you we spent our ticket costed us 215,000 Kenya shillings plus 215,000 that is amounting to 640,820 for that. That's the pretty much, and but that's not all. We were coming during winter, so we needed to buy clothes, warm clothes, and we had to spend some more money to buy warm clothes for the three of us, plus the bags. We needed 5 check-in bags and 2 carry-ons, so we had to buy bags and clothes. We spent around or more than 100,000 Kenya shillings. So let's say let's keep it at a minimum of 100,000 Kenya shillings. So we will add that, plus you need the pocket money. You need pocket money when you come here. You will have some few things you need to do for yourself that will need money. For example, you need to do driving. If you know how to drive in Kenya, the better for you. So if you are coming here, just practice driving back in Kenya. When you come here, you just need to do a written test and practicals, and then you're good to go. So for us, we knew how to drive, so we were driving back in Kenya. We came here, we paid for the written driving test, and for the practicals, and you have to pay for those, and then for the driving license. So when you are coming here, have at least 100,000 Kenya shillings for pocket money, because as I've said, you need to pay for your driving test, you need to pay for the written test and the practicals and driving license, but that's too will depend on the state you are going to. For us, we paid for the driving written test. We paid $19 for you to get the permit to allow you to practice, and from there we paid another $80. That's for the practical part of it, or rather the behind the wheels. From there we are supposed to pay another amount. I'm not sure how much. We have not paid for it for the driving license. So on the 640,820 we add another 200,000. That's adding up to 840,820. That's the pretty much we spent, and at minimum, at lowest, a family of 3. So if you are single, you just need to do your calculations and know how much you need. If you're a family of 3, you have the calculations. If you're a family of more than 3, you just need to do your calculations. So that's pretty much for roughly how much you need for the process. That was it for today, and thank you very much for the love and support you have shown. Again, if you are new, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for the love and support, and stay tuned, because we're gonna bring more and more and more. And yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate. If you have any question, write it down in the comment. We're gonna respond it. And if you need me to do a video, just write it in the comment. I will do it just for you as you request it. For now, until next time, this is your girl Wajiko. If you like Kairetu Wake na Ngofu. Until next time, toodles.